Hello. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Preptober. So before I go over my Preptober game plan, what am I doing for Nano? What am I doing in November? Well, I'm going to continue to work on Ben. So if you watched my last vlog, I have finished the 0 draft. It's the first time I've written a book. Like this, I've never written a book before, so it's super exciting. However, this draft, it's a 0 draft, which means it's like somewhere between an outline and a first real draft. So my goal in November is to turn it from this weird kind of, if I were to compare it, like if I were to kind of give you a visual of what I think this 0 draft is, it kind of reminds me of like Sloth from the Goonies. That's what this 0 draft is. Like, it's kind of, like, you could see that it's got kind of the features. It's got everything it kind of needs, sort of, in a way, but it doesn't look good, okay? It's not quite there yet, you know? It needs a lot of work. So, you know, I'm hoping to turn my 0 draft from Sloth to, you know, like Thor. So my goal in November is essentially to take this 0 draft and turn it into something a little bit more, you know, an actual first draft thing, like where I can be like, okay, this is a real first draft, and possibly, I'm hoping, something that I can kind of send to, you know, my alpha readers. So now October is going to be a little bit different because I am starting work. I start work again on October 5th. So while I'm doing like my Preptober stuff for my novel, I'm also going to be kind of navigating this new balance thing that I have to do with work and creating videos for YouTube and vlogging and doing all that stuff. So it might look a little different. So I finished writing my 0 draft on September 14th, and I have decided to take the rest of the month off, not look at it, not read it, not think about it too much, and just kind of catch up on other things in my life. Okay, so October. There are a couple things that I want to do in October, and I'm not really sure, especially with work and stuff, how long each thing is gonna take, but I've kind of broken it down like by week. Like each week I want to do a different thing. It might not quite work out that way. We'll see. So the first thing I want to do in October is do a full read through of my entire manuscript and make notes. I don't want to edit anything. I just want to make notes. Now I say I don't want to edit anything, but I think I probably will. You know, we'll see. I'll try my best to not do it, but essentially I want to read through everything, get like a full sense of what I've got, you know, because I've already kind of forgotten stuff in the middle and whatnot. But my goal is just to read through the whole thing and write down any notes that I have about literally anything and everything. Any note that I have, I'm gonna go through chapter by chapter and write down all the notes of things that I want to add, change, I don't know, things that I forgot to put in, because I got to the end and I was like, oh, I totally didn't, there was like a part where I mentioned something like near the end and I'm like, I did not mention that at all throughout the rest of the story. So there are things, okay? There's gonna be a lot of notes, I think. So, yeah. And then the second thing I want to do is get to know my characters a lot better. I want to beef up my character profiles. I think I have a character profile for each character, but I'm definitely going to go through and add a lot more. Like, a lot of them are I think Ben and Madison are like the only ones that have like a lot of stuff in it already, but I need a lot more. I need to get to know them even better. Like, this draft was kind of like me getting to know them, but I need to get to know them more. Like, I want to be like inside them, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be in their soul. I want to be their soul. So yeah, I really want to spend a lot of time building up these character profiles for all of my characters, especially my 2 main characters. And the next thing I want to work on, I'm calling it my world of story. So I want to do a lot more research about like settings and get like details for things. And I really want to draw out like floor plans for certain settings, like certain places in the novel, so I have a better understanding of the geography of like a specific place. And then I also, because, you know, they're driving from Toronto to the east coast of Canada and stopping in places along the way, I want to do a lot more research on those specific places. And right now, I mostly have it figured out, like where they stop, but it's a little vague. It's a little cloudy in some spots. So I really want to get as much information as possible and get as specific as possible. So yeah, definitely a lot more setting and like world of story development. And then the last thing is just more research stuff. There are like specific things, like especially near the end, there's just specific things that I need to do a bit more research on, which also ties in with like character stuff. I just need to really iron out those details and decide things, because I kind of, in my outline, it's kind of like this, or maybe this, or something like this. So I need to really kind of figure things out a bit more. So yeah, that's essentially my game plan for Preptober. Okay, I'm planning on doing weekly vlogs. We'll see how it goes with work. I know it's gonna be really tough to kind of balance going back to work and doing YouTube stuff, because my work hours, like they're very long. They're very long hours. So we'll see. I'm gonna do my best, okay? I really wanna get this done. I wanna keep moving. I wanna keep making progress with this novel. So it's gonna be, I'm excited. I'm a little bit anxious. I'm a little bit overwhelmed already. But I'm really gonna do my best. And I feel, I don't know, I think finishing my 0 draft gave me this like sense of like, I could do it. Like I can do anything. I can do anything I set my mind to. So I'm really gonna do my best to make progress. Like just make as much progress as I possibly can and do everything I can. So yeah, that's my Preptober game plan for Ben. I'm very excited. Let me know what your Preptober game plan is. Like, are you working on a new project? Are you working on the same project? Are you gonna be editing? Are you gonna be drafting? What is happening? Tell me everything. So yeah, thank you for watching. And if you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are golden. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.